Okay, so today we're going to, everything that you have here is material that students have already studied, okay? So we're going to use it to have them practice, and we're going to watch for pronunciation and for accurate responses with complete sentences and using everything correctly, particularly the things central to the lesson. Remember that we're going to correct all mistakes, because anything that we don't correct, students are going to assume that they're doing it correctly. Sometimes when we start teaching, we feel like, oh, should I correct? I feel, maybe I know they're struggling to say it, so maybe I should just let them say it that way. I understood it. But we're doing wrong, because then they're going to think, yes, I did it correctly, and they didn't. Okay? And it's going to be super easy. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now, and you already have also the same material. And let's see. Okay, I'm in the wrong one again. Where is it? Session. Oh my goodness. I have the wrong one on. Now I'm going to have to go to my link. Okay, I'm going to go to the link. I don't know what happened. Okay, here we go. So it's session 1. And so the first, you're going to go to the class, and the first exercise that we are going to do is introductions, okay? So you can actually, if you wanted to, you can put a picture of yourself here to kind of demonstrate. But we're going to do this first exercise, demonstrating it without the projection, okay? So we're going to do it like this. I'm going to model it right as we're going to do it. Okay, so I go to the class, everybody starts joining, and I say, hello, 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 as people come in. Hello, hello, with the gestures. Remember, gestures are important. Hello, and consistent with what we're going to do. So I said, hello, hello, and somebody is going to say, hello, how are you? Or something like that. And so you kind of take note of who said it, so that you know that that person knows a little bit more, right? So that's going to be a good hint for you, because then you can start with that person. It's going to be easier, right? So you grab somebody that you already kind of, oh yeah, that person said it. So you say, hello, hello, my name is Cynthia. My name is Cynthia. And then you can use your chat. And you can say here, hello, my name is Cynthia. And then you're going to say, I'm going to ask, what's your name? And then you point to the person that asked correctly, that, kind of gave you a little hint. What's your name? Larissa. My name is Cynthia. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Larissa.
Good, perfect. Okay, correct answer. And you use short things. Not like, oh, good, that was a correct answer that you did over there. No, that'd be too long, right? So you say, yes, correct answer. My name is Larissa.
I have a question. Do we
Yes.
only speak in English, or are we allowed to speak in Spanish or to interact with them in Spanish if we can't speak Spanish?
You could, but like very, very briefly, right? Like, my name is Cynthia. What's your name? Okay. Pregunta, respuesta. Something like that. Not like, mi nombre es Cynthia. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Right? But just kind of like say, okay, pregunta, respuesta. My name is Cynthia. What's your name?
Okay,
Okay,
so
just
we
like
assume,
very little. And
okay,
really, you don't need to. Every Monday I do a session with new students, and I do this exercise, and I don't need Spanish because there's, you just need to get the first one right. If you get the first one right, that is a model for people.
okay,
And most everyone knows my name is, right? Okay. What happens would be that maybe I would say, okay, hello, hello, hello. My name is Cynthia. What's your name, Larissa? My name is Cynthia. What's your name? And I do it again. Did you see that I model it again after okay? And then what usually happens is that you would say, Larissa, just like that, not my name is, but since we're in the English class, then we're going to say, good, now complete sentence. My name is Larissa. My name is Cynthia. What's your name?
so my name is Larissa.
Perfect. Okay, my name is Cynthia. What's your name? Lucrecia.
Okay, hello. My name is Lucrecia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Aha, good job. Okay, nice to meet you. You see, I introduced now a second thing, okay? And obviously with gestures. Now you have to say like this, nice to meet you, right? Are they saying like that in Holland? Here we're all doing like this instead of the kiss, because we kiss. And now with the coronavirus, we can't kiss. Okay, so Lucrecia, this is my friend Larissa.
Hello, Larissa. My name is Lucrecia. What's your name? Oh, sorry.
Hi, Lucrecia. My name is Larissa. It's very nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. My name is Cynthia. What's your name? Pia.
Hi, my name's Pia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Pia, this is my friend Lucrecia.
Hi, Lucrecia. My name's Pia.
Nice to meet you, Pia.
Nice to meet you too.
Perfect. My name is Cynthia. What's your name? Tere. Microphone. Microphone, Teresa. My name is Cynthia. What's your name? Nice to meet you. I didn't hear you, but nice to meet you too. Okay, Teresa, this is my friend Pia.
Hi, Pia. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Pia. Nice to meet you too.
My hand.
Very
Nice to
good.
meet you. Nice.
You can say, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. We can say, nice to meet you too. Or if not, we can use the chat a lot, or we can say, glad to meet you, pleased to meet you. And you write it there, right? And you keep on going. But notice that I did the exact same thing all the time. Even if somebody says, hi, how are you? And this and that, or where are you? Or somebody that might know a little bit more, then you can interact a little bit, but just kind of like to not be rude, and then start with your role. Again, my name is Cynthia, even though my name is Cynthia all the 20 times that I'm going to ask it, but you have to do the same thing for every student, okay? And then again, and obviously take note, okay, the last person was Tere, now I'm going to, my friend is Tere, this is, and then you keep on grabbing the speed. So that's the first exercise you're going to do, okay? Does anybody want to practice? If it's the first class, going in for the first time in the class, who's here? Who else is here? Volunteers, or should I point? Okay, let's see, Sophia, practice. It's the first, you just let everyone into the classroom.
Hello. My name is Sophia. Pia, what is your name?
I'm Pia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Sophia. Linda, what is your name?
My name is Linda.
Remember, just one little thing. Remember, what's your name? Linda. So first the question, and then point the person. Remember, that was one of our skills? Okay. Uh-huh.
Hello, my name is Sophia. What's your name, Leela?
Hi, Sophia. My name is Leela.
Correct. Nice to meet you. Or nice to meet you.
And then you can say, Leah, this is my friend Pia.
Me, I say that?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Leah, this is my friend Pia. So that now they have a little conversation amongst them.
Okay. Leela, this is my friend Pia.
Hi, Pia. My name is Leela. How are you?
Hello. My name's Pia. Nice to meet you.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, that's how we're going to go. And the students have already seen a video of this conversation. So it's not going to be that hard for them to get into the mode. Okay? They're going to remember that they already saw that conversation. But the key is to be consistent. When you're doing it for the first time, you feel like, I've already said what's my name like 100 times. This sounds ridiculous, but it doesn't. You know, it didn't sound, when I was talking to you, it sounded like I'm the teacher doing this exercise, right? Normal. Uh-huh. So, and the more you do the gestures, it helps, right? Okay, very good. So that's exercise 1. And then you do the whole round and the nice to meet you. And then you say, good job, a conversation in English, woo, right? This was, for some students, already a first conversation in English. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, so we go to the next one. Now, we're going to remember possessive adjectives. And again, remember, this is a flipped classroom. So students have already practiced on their own all the stuff that you're going to practice with them. So, so there's not, in theory, there's not a lot of need of extra presentation because they've already had 2 weeks of practice with all these topics, okay? So but we can remember. Possessive adjectives, her, feminine, his, masculine. Her, feminine, his, masculine. So you could have a little a magazine or something, and you say, okay, feminine or masculine?
Masculine.
Masculine, okay, his. And feminine or masculine?
Feminine. Her.
Feminine, her or his?
Her.
Okay. And just kind of do that. You don't have to over explain or anything, right? Her, his, and just make sure that you're in the same page. Okay, now, by then maybe you have a little already and had written the names on a piece of paper. You're going to have 10 students the most, so that you know who to ask. And let's see. Okay. So, Mary. Mary, is Mary feminine or masculine?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Feminine, very good. Her. So what's her name? Her name is Mary. What's her name? Her name is Mary. Mike, masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Very good. Okay, so his. What's his name? His name is Mike. Good job. Now, and you could, if you have it in PowerPoint, you can draw or do something. I can probably do it here. Okay. What's her name? Pia.
Her name's Mary.
Her name is Mary. Repeat.
Her name's Mary.
Okay. Now notice, I'm going to say this for, I didn't do this in the skills, but we need to be aware of our intonation. There are four patterns of intonation in English. One is rising intonation. When we say, is her name Mary? You go da 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 da. Is her name Mary? Okay. We have falling intonation. Oh, and by the way, rising intonation, we use it for yes, no questions. So questions that the answer is going to be yes or no. Is her name Mary? Are you coming to the party? Did you get coronavirus? Right? Okay, so the answer would be yes or no. Okay, that is rising intonation. Then we have falling intonation. When we ask yes or no, questions that require information, like what's your name? What's your name? So we don't say, what's your name? That Spanish speakers, we tend to say like that. Because in Spanish, we always do, okay, bye, Linda. In Spanish, we always use rising intonation for all our questions. We see a question mark and we go, woo, right? But in English, information questions are, what's your name? What's your name? And probably in some of the languages that you speak, it'd be interesting to see what is the intonation that you use in your language. But anyway, so it's, what's your name? What's this? It's not what's this, what's this? What's her name? And then falling intonation is for sentences that are statements, like my name is Mike, or my name is Cynthia, or his name is Mike. So that's where I was heading to. That make sure that you use the correct intonation, because like Pia, when she was answering, you were saying his name is Mike, like, or her name is Mary, kind of like dubious, right? It sounded like, is this what you wanted me to answer? So we need to, as models, we need to always be super aware of using the correct intonation, okay? And then rising and falling intonation we use for, and I'll send you a little book on this. Rising and falling intonation we use for choice questions, like should we eat Thai or Chinese? So you go up and down. Should we eat Thai or Chinese? And then falling and plus falling we use for tag-on questions. Like her name is Mike, isn't it? Her name is Mike, isn't it? Okay, so I'll send you all those to kind of be aware as we model. It's a lot of things, right? But it's interesting. And as we teach, we also learn. So that's super cool. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, what's his name, Tere?
Oh, I don't see it. Let's suppose his name is Carlos.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Here. What's his name?
His name is Mike.
Perfect. What's her name? I think Mario's there too. Who do I have here? Give me a second. We have, oh, Minor. No, I'm changing your name, Minor. Minor, Lila, Lisette, Larissa. I didn't take notes. See, I should have taken notes. This is how you do not do it. Okay, what's her name, Minor?
Her name is Jane.
Perfect. What's his name? Nicole.
His name is Peter.
Or for example, you could have said her name is Peter. Say it, what's his name, Nicole?
Her name is Peter.
Oh, Nicole. Is Peter masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Masculine, her or his?
His.
His. Good job. What's his name?
His name is Peter.
Perfect. Okay. Now, you did the first line. Now you could do the second line like, Larissa, question. Lucrecia, answer.
What is his name, Lucrecia?
His name is Bob.
Great.
Excellent. Now, Lucrecia, question, and Majo, answer.
Okay. What's her name?
Her name is Betty.
Perfect. Now, Majo, question, and who else do I have? Can somebody hint me some names? I didn't take note.
Sophia.
Sophia, okay. Thank you, Sophia. Okay, Majo question, Sophia answer.
Okay, what's his name?
His name is Tom.
Great. Okay, so we won't do it the whole thing. How was this?
Good.
Good. Okay. Somebody give it a try. With so it's pretty easy. The key is going to be to maintain the rhythm and to be able to get those instructions to the students. So we go from the easy into the difficult, from the known into the unknown, and step by step. First, he's her. Okay, we got that one. Okay, now let's go to the exercise. The first exercise was done for them and we practice it. Now we take out the words and now they have to do it. And teacher does the question and they do the answer. And then we we change from question answer. Okay? And keep the pace. Okay, somebody that wants to do it? Who wants to do it? I haven't had participation from Nuria and Vivian. Are Nuria and Vivian together? How is Nuria?
Sorry, we're kind of eating dinner at the same time because we were like pretty busy before this. Could you maybe repeat the question?
Okay. So we'll do you want to do the next one? Not now? Do it in a little bit?
No, sure. Like now we have our mouths empty, so it's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
no. What was the question
Okay,
again?
so, do you want go ahead and present this one, the feminine and masculine. Do you want me to put the screen?
Yeah,
Hang on,
sure.
hang on. Wait. Should I? All right.
Okay,
Hi.
yeah. Hi, yeah.
First of all, that.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Cynthia. What's your name?
Yeah, so what was the question?
I think we just have
Okay,
to.
so
We
kind
just have
of-
to present the masculine and feminine essence in the
Uh-huh.
class, right?
uh-huh.
Okay, so hi class. I mean, like,
Okay. But
Do you
like,
have like
sort of like, how do
magazine?
you do it? Because you have to explain what it is, right?
Uh-huh. So if you have like a magazine or something to say his,
That's a picture of
her,
her
yeah,
cousin.
yeah.
okay?
Okay.
So you can start with this one. Oh, I like
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So you could start with this one, for example, and you can say, okay, remember possessive adjectives. Her for feminine, his for masculine. And then you do the magazine or the picture. So go ahead.
Esther? Okay. So remember possessive adjectives, her feminine, his masculine. Her feminine, his masculine.
Mhm.
So his masculine, her feminine. His masculine, her feminine. Should I then like ask someone to?
Exactly. You can point at and you can ask, is masculine or feminine?
Vivian, is this masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Good job. Is this
And then you can say
or feminine?
his or her.
Oh, his or her?
His.
Good job. And this masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
His or her?
Her.
Good job.
And then just
Perfect.
on screen, but
Yeah.
it's kind of while it's on the table, so.
And also always remember, first the question and then you point or name the person that you want to answer. Okay, so now let's keep on going with the exercise. Oh. And you can ask, Mary, is Mary masculine or feminine?
Mary, is Mary masculine or feminine? Lucretia.
Yeah. She's feminine.
Hey, good job. Good job. Really good job.
And then you say, okay, so what's her name? Her name is Mary. And then you model the little conversation.
Okay, so what's her name, Lucretia?
Her name is Mary.
Good job. Good job.
I'll say for Mike, right?
Yeah, and then the same for Mike.
right? Or do I need to have that conversation now?
Yeah, have it with somebody else.
Okay, so first question I need. Mary, is she feminine or masculine? Larissa.
Mary is feminine.
Good job, really. And sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay.
So what's her
And
name?
so, what's her name? Larissa.
Her name is Mary.
Great. Great. And then that's just it, right?
And then we would go into this one.
Mhm.
And then that's where you're going to go one by one. Like,
Alright.
then you could use some of the, tools, like kind of to guide them to where we are.
Okay.
What's her name? And ask somebody.
What's her name? Sophia.
Her name is Mary.
Great, good job. What's his name? Minor.
His name is Mike.
Great, good job. And what's her name? Pia.
Her name is Jane.
Great. And what's
Pia, falling intonation. Her name is Jane. Her name is Jane.
Her name is Jane.
Okay, there you go.
what's his name? Lila.
His name is Peter.
Good job.
Now it gets trickier, let's say. Now you're going to name somebody to do the question and another one to do the answer.
Okay. Larissa, question. Minor, answer.
What's his name? Minor.
His name is Bob.
And now here, the easiest way so that they kind of grab the, the rhythm is the person that answered does the question and you name another one and then the other one and da until the end. Okay?
I have a question. Are we
Yes?
allowed to use contractions like I did right now, like what's or what is?
We tend to in the book we use contractions. We tend to use contractions a lot because it's most common, right? And see here, like what's we in the model, it was with contraction.
Hey, thank you.
Because that's really, we teach standard American English. Like in Europe, maybe they teach more like British English, but we teach standard American English. Because in Guatemala, that's what's more used, right? Okay, so now this is the next exercise. This exercise, this question we get asked all the time. I don't know if this image is a little cheesy, but if not, you're welcome to do it better. But like we would say, I can say, what's his name? Or what's his name? His name is Tom. This is what we practice. Okay. His name, substitute for it. It is Tom or it's Tom. Okay. What's his name or what is his name? His name is Tom. His name, we substitute for it. It's Tom. It's Tom. Short answer. What's his name? It's Tom. What's her name? It's Mary. What's his name? It's Minor. What's her name? It's Lila. Okay? Very short, illustrative answer, but this is Luki will probably confirm and Teresa that this question gets asked a lot. Why don't we say he is Tom instead of it is Tom? right? Okay, so then I would go, what's her name? It's Mary. What's his name? It's Mike. And then you continue practicing with the next ones. And here, if you've already kind of grabbed the rhythm, let's say, you can just kind of keep on going without necessarily doing a lot more introduction, because it's almost like the same exercise, just like making even shorter. So you can just keep on going with the same rhythm, and it'll make it easier. And you say, what's her name, Teresa?
It's Mary.
Very good. They might say her name is Mary, and then you say, short answer, it's Mary. And keep on grabbing the whole thing again and follow the same procedure. First line, you do the question, and then second line or third line, if you feel that you haven't grabbed the rhythm, start doing question, answer, okay? Then we're going to go into yes, no questions. And again, bear in mind that they've all practiced this. So it shouldn't be that complex. And so now you will be focusing a lot on pronunciation. And here you're going to get a lot of yes, instead of yes. So this is where you're going to probably have to stop the class and remind them that yes, you do it like an I, like yes. Okay? Remember, we need to help them a lot in pronunciation. So here you will do the same thing, and I'm going to get other volunteers to do this one too. Remember, affirmative response, yes, it is. Negative response, no, it isn't, or no, it is not. Contraction, no, it isn't. Is not, isn't. For example, is her name Lucy? Yes, it is. Again here, is her name Cynthia? No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. If you feel that they have not gotten this concept, which I feel like they will, but then you can always stop the presentation, come back, and do, for example, that exercise of, is this red? Is this color red?
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. Very good. And you can write on the chat, no, it isn't. Is this purple?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is. And you can write on the chat, yes, it is. Okay? Just to kind of remember, if they're confused, then go back to something that is less difficult. And then go back again to the exercise and do that exercise of yes, it is, no, it isn't. Okay? Let's see. We are going to, we have very few minutes. So I'm going to actually go through the other ones and then do a final practice. Just for you to know what else there is. Okay, so we finished this. And so you also might have something, close by. You can have a set of markers close by to help you with the colors. Maybe you can have some pieces of clothing, because we're going to see some pieces of clothing. You have your magazine close by, have props nearby that can help you. Okay, now we're going to do this other exercise. What's this? It's a red cap. What's this? It's a yellow jacket. Here you're going to also get yellow jacket. So it's a yellow jacket. Yellow jacket. Okay. And the same thing. You present this, they're done for you, and you can interact, and you can stop the video again, and you can go, what's this? What's this? What's this? Lila.
A black t-shirt.
Okay, a black t-shirt. Perfect. Or you can say, sometimes they would say a t-shirt black, because in Spanish, we say it's like that. We say camisa negra, right? So you get that one a lot. And then what I say, what I usually tell them is, in English, I'm doing well, I do this when it's in on the board, but I don't know. In English, oh, where am I? Am I here? Let's see. Okay. In Spanish, camisa roja. In English, red blouse. Color, noun. In Spanish, noun, color. In English, the cat, meow, meow, chases the dog. Woof, woof. The opposite. Okay? In English, Jerry chases Tom. Okay, so you might get that. So you might have something like this, like a little thing in Spanish to kind of tell them, switch, switch, okay? Like switch is an easy word that we use as an Anglo-Sahismo in Spanish too, right? Switch. Okay? So use those tricky words. And then you go back to your exercise. And now we're going to, and now you already have here the same thing, right? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? And then question, answer, question, answer. Okay. After that, so this is also time depending. You have enough stuff here that if you go with good rhythm, it'll take you, it'll be enough for the time you're going to be with them, you know, hour and a half. But if they're taking longer or things like that, well, then you get as far as you get. But I'd rather give you more material than less, right? And here, then you're going to practice prepositions. So again, you can have something in hand already kind of prepared to review on and under. In, on, under is what we're going to present. In, on, under. So you present in, on, under just really quickly to see that they get it, and then you come to the exercise and same procedure. The good thing is that the procedures that you're going to follow, if you follow it consistently, every class is going to get easier because they know what they're supposed to do, right? Here, the words that I would use would be hat, box, TV, table. I mean, like, don't get super sophisticated with the words. Vase, chair, hat, chair, shirt, shoe. And these would be not like high heel and, you know, whatever, but just shoe. Box, car. Here we have vase, although in the other one there's vase too, because vase they haven't seen, so they might ask you about vase. Vase, hat, boot, chair, all these words they have seen in their vocabulary, so it shouldn't be a problem. Chair, book, shirt, sofa, tie, box, boot, hat. And here, this behind and in front of, this would be new for them. So you might want to introduce that one with some props there in your house, because they actually haven't seen in front of or behind. And then stocking, lamp. They have seen stocking and they have seen sock. Then you have this other exercise. How old is Eddie? And the same thing. How old? What's Patty wearing? She's wearing a yellow dress, You can use, if they have their cameras on, hopefully some will, you can always ask other people, like, what's Majo wearing, or what's Lucrecia wearing? And then come to the exercises. Okay? How are we doing? Questions?